guys, welcome back. And today we're gonna talk about food-related topics. Yay!
So last week, we posted up on our Instagram story asking, ask us any questions for our videos. And one of the person named Lucy, hello Lucy, we love you. Uh, she asks, best Asian restaurants in New York City and Instagram-worthy cafes. And when we read this question, we thought this is gonna take longer than 5 minutes. So we decided to dedicate this whole video on that question. So thank you, Lucy, for submitting that question for us.
Here's the first question. So where do you usually go for food in New York?
So I've been living in the dorms for 6 years, and I always just ate the cafeteria food. But when I got really bored of the food that I eat every day, I just went to K-Town most of the time.
Same. So Jisoo, which restaurant in K-Town do you usually go to?
It depends on what I'm looking for. There are so many options. So if I want Korean barbecue, I usually go to Chongra, which is like on the second floor of that building, because that place does have, it's a very nice price point for you to eat some Korean barbecue. The other place that I always go to when I'm hanging out with my friends for like a nice soju on a Tuesday night, because we're stressed and we just want to hang out. So we always went on certain days because our schedules were never aligned. So that was the only day that was possible for us. And the other point was that the server was pretty cute. So we went and we just, you know.
Wait, what's the name of the place?
It's called Take 31.
Oh.
Literally, their food is amazing. I love that place. The only problem is that if you do have a significant other who is very worried that you're out at 2 a.m. drinking with some girls, there's no cell service. So you're pretty screwed. It was fun. I met a few friends there who works there.
Is that the cute boy?
No, unfortunately, no. I think he had a girlfriend, but we called him, my friend and I, we called him Kiyomi, which means cutie.
Like this one? Sorry. Keep going.
Kill me now. If you ended up drinking so much that you requires you to let your body rest with some greasy soup, I always went to BCD tofu because they're so greasy. It's like the cure of hangover for any Asians, I think, in New York. So how about you?
Well, I also go to Jonro and Take 31, but not definitely not as much as you do. But for Jonro, I think I have a funny story that I can kind of insert here. So because I have a really big stomach, which everyone knows. So there's one time I went with my friend, and then we were just we didn't look at the price, and we just ordered until we were full, and then end up each of us needs to pay for almost $90.
Did you just eat meat, or did you have something else too?
Only meat. I should be their VIP.
Yeah, remember for Chongra, one of the best thing was getting naengmyeon, which is like the cold noodle. And then you order any of the meat, and then you put the meat on the cold noodle, and then you swivel, and then it's just like a mixture of hotness and then really, really cold at the same time. And there's so much food in your mouth that you're just so happy. I'm so hungry. What's the other place that you've been to?
Oh, Kunjip. That Kunjip?
Yeah, the Kunjip, yeah. That's like the basic place that I always take my friends who never ate Korean food.
So as a Korean, do you think that is an authentic Korean place? Go.
Yeah, they have a lot of variety, which is kind of the best thing about that place. I really like their sundae-guk.
Oh, that's my favorite!
The other thing that I really love about K-Town is that some places are open 24 hours. Sometimes I would be really sick and I really just need to eat some soup. I would go to K-Town and just get something to go and then run back up, indulge in my sickness and recover.
Oh, we forgot about chodango.
Oh yeah.
So there's like the soup I always get is the one you introduced me to. It's like a lot of tofu inside. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, 비지찌개.
I
I
like that
remember.
one.
I think I went to this place called 초단골 with a friend of mine, and then we went for I think our studio dinner at
Yeah,
one
every
point.
year.
Yeah, every year we went there. No, and then we went to Jongro at one point.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
Yeah. And I remember like I was in charge of what restaurant we were supposed to go, and then I would
Yes.
always call you. I'd be like, Cherry, where are we gonna go? I have no idea, but here are my options. Yeah, and then I remember going there and it was so good. Like I think they make their own tofu there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then they
yeah.
also have a specific person who comes to just do their Korean pancakes.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah, and it's amazing.
Oh, I
It's so
like the
good.
egg thingy. Um, okay, maybe you didn't have it. I can try to insert a picture
What is
here.
the egg thingy?
So it's like,
Is that is like the steamed egg? What
no,
is
it's not
egg?
steam. It's like it's
Egg
kind of like
roll?
a roll, but then it's not a roll. It's like kind of like rectangular.
Rectangle egg.
No, it's only there. Only they have it, I think.
Is it a side dish?
No,
Is it the egg? So it's not egg roll?
it's something like that, but it's kind of I just don't see it in other shops.
You can insert it here, and then I can also see it.
Yeah. And then
I
maybe
don't
you
know
would
what
just
it
be
is.
like, "Oh, I've seen it before."
I'll be like, Cherry, what's wrong with you?
I know.
Many hours later.
And I say, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's doing now?
Well, what about we talk about Chinese food? Do you have a favorite
Ooh.
place?
Oh, I do have a lot of favorite places, but I don't know the name because you took me, and then the other one, I think someone else took me, but I like definitely forgot. I
Okay.
remember there was one place that we went there because it was like Michelin star, but it was a really good Chinese restaurant. But I will find it and I'll insert it right here. And then the hot pot place. Can you talk about the hot
Hometown.
pot place? Oh
Yeah,
yes.
that place is called Hometown and is a buffet, so like all you can eat. And yeah, the reason why they're kind of popular is because the quality of the meat is like much better than other places. Because you know how
Yeah.
you can all you can eat is kind of like bad. They give you like bad quality meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And they
remember.
have their own hometown sauce. Like a big fan of it, but it's not bad. Sponsor me, hometown. It's very affordable. It's like only 20 something dollars, right?
Yeah, I remember the first time I went to eat hot pot, I like never have seen hot pot. I didn't know anything about it. And when I went into the restaurant, people were like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna go get some sauce." And I was like, "Oh, okay. What sauce?" And then I followed them, and there was like 30 different kinds of sauces. And I was like, "What am I supposed to put in this small dish?" There's like so many. So like I remember I grabbed like three and brought all the sauce in each thing.
Oh
Just
yeah, yeah,
poured
yeah,
all
yeah.
of it in there and then just made a dump. It was awful.
Oh my
I
god.
felt so bad.
Oh, I have another story. So, okay, I hope
Yeah.
this person will not watch our video because I don't want him to be like, oh, that's me. So that was his first time going to this hot pot place. And then he
Uh-huh.
didn't know that you need to like cook the meat before you eat because he thought it's like a sashimi place.
Oh my god.
So he literally put it inside the mouth.
Did he spit it out after? Like,
He didn't know he was chewing. And we were like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, this is not sashimi. I hope he is not gonna watch our videos. I hope.
or watch it and then slide into your
He'll be
DM.
like,
What's another Chinese restaurant place that you've been to that's pretty good?
oh, okay. Well, there's like a place I always go to, but I wouldn't say it's like the best place to go. I only go because it's really close to Juilliard. It's Legend 72nd. I've been there with you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I feel
Yeah.
like this restaurant is more like it's not you don't go there for the food, but for the memories. Oh, so deep.
What memories?
It's just like
What memories?
back in those days when I was still a teenager, you know, that kind of thing. Anyways.
Okay. What kind of memories did you have that I shouldn't know about?
Nothing. Well, I go so often that even the waiter knows me so well. Even now when I go back, he's just like, "Oh, you're back from Philly." He was so nice. So like he gave me a birthday cake on my birthday, like a small piece of cake.
Oh, like the waiter?
Yeah,
That's so cute.
I know.
What are some other places that you've been to that isn't Asian?
Oh, there are a lot, but there are a few that I really like. Well, I
Okay.
really like the restaurant in MoMA, inside MoMA. So it's called the Modern, I think. Yeah, it's more on the expensive side, but it's really good. And like the view is so nice. Yeah, so I go there and then I will show my Juilliard doing card and be like, "Ah, I need to go to the museum. I need to look at like Van Gogh's painting." I like that restaurant a lot.
Uh-huh.
And there's another one in
Okay.
Columbus Circle. It's like on top of Columbus Circle. Okay. Omni, can you pronounce this word for me? So it's
Yes.
ASIATE.
Asiate?
Yeah, I don't
We'll
want to
put it
embarrass
right
myself.
here.
Yeah, but I don't want to embarrass myself as that one. Well, that one is so nice because one of the things that I really like about it is that you can see like the whole view of New York, like the whole Central Park. Well, because it's really high, it's high up there, so like you can see the whole view. It's so nice. The only
Who
thing
did you
that's
go
not nice,
with?
my parents on my
Okay.
graduation day. Okay, I know you want some juicy stuff, but sorry.
I know.
Those are the two places that really stood up to me. It's like a once in a lifetime experience kind of thing.
Oh.
Because if you go a lot, I would probably go bankrupt, you know? There's like a nicer one as price wise. So it's called Sarah Bath.
Yeah.
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 I kind of like that
Classic.
place. It's nice for like breakfast.
There's many Sarah Beths in New York. And the one near Central Park, like on the end of Central Park, it's like near Columbus Circle, and then it goes to Central Park Street, I think. That there's a Sarah Beth there, and I think that's the one that Sex and the City was being filmed for one of the scenes.
Really? Are there any other places you would recommend for food that are not Asian?
There's actually a few that I've been to that I really liked. So one is like a brunch place. It's called Tavern the Green.
Oh.
And it's in Central Park, and it's very close to Juilliard. It's pretty nice. And I remember on weekends they have like a live jazz band that goes there, and then like there's a singer, and it's like very bougie, and it's like very like, you know, fancy. I feel like I'm like living in New York kind of vibe, you know. There's a few other ones that I've been to that I really liked. And then and then there's the other brunch place that I've been to, or like it's more like a tea place. It's called, I believe it's called Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like all the New York restaurants are very small
Yeah.
because of how small the city is and how many things are there. There's so many different types of teas and so many different types of scones. Their scones were amazing. If you're really into those kind of stuff, it's very nice. I really liked it. It was very romantic with me and my just girlfriends. So I used to go a lot to Soho because of all the sample sales that are there, because I love sample sale.
Yes.
I went on sample sale for like 3 years, and this is the restaurant that never failed me. So it's on Prince Street. It's called, I'm gonna butcher this. It's called Il Corallo Trattoria.
Okay, so it's a Italian?
It's an Italian restaurant, and their pasta, it's amazing. Like I've been looking for a really good pasta place for a very long time in New York, and I've been to places that are very expensive to very cheap places, but this one has never failed me because Mostly, I think it's because I am so tired from sample sale and all the walking that I did and all the trying on clothes, and I feel that by the time I'm done, I'm always hungry. So, but that place has never failed me because their noodle, it's just so good. It's just everything about that place is so good. I love
Nice.
that place. Apparently, Italian people, they eat pasta that isn't like well cooked.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, and I was like, why is it so crunchy? I don't know. I never understand the culture. I'm sorry for all these people who are mad at me for not understanding pasta. My friend was visiting New York and I pretended that I didn't know a lot of places just because I wanted to go to new places. And then she took me there.
You're the worst.
So, yeah, because I feel like sometimes when you are in New York and there's someone who lives in New York, you're just like, oh yeah, just take me to places that you've been to. And you think it's gonna be very like Instagram worthy places, as you can see here. But obviously, we've been there and we lived there for quite some time.
True.
That we don't go to places that are Instagram worthy. A lot of the people who visit, they want to go to these places so they can take photos. I just wanted to go to places that were new. Oh, I forgot to talk about the Japanese place in J-Town.
Kinka?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, let's talk about it.
There's a place everyone calls it J-Town, but it's where all the Japanese food is. It's like K-Town is just in one street. J-Town is also in one street. And it's Lower East Side. I don't know what street it's on, but there's a restaurant called Kenka, and that place had really weird interior design. I remember there's in the middle of the restaurant on the side, there was this glass door. And then they had these two mannequins that were naked, but like one of them was missing an arm or something. Like it was just like a weird vibe. I never understood it, but their food is very affordable. If you're on a budget, it's a very good place to go. And then at the end, when you come out, there's this cotton candy stall. So you can make your own cotton candy, which was kind of cute. So
That's so cute. There's one place that I found. It's called Sweet Moment, New York City. It's in Chinatown. It's like a dessert place that we went actually. At that time, I didn't know it's an Instagram worthy place, but apparently now it is. So maybe I can insert some pictures here because I think I took some picture there. Okay. It's a nice cafe because I remember they do like really cute drawings on your
it was like a drink where there's foams on top. I think they drew bunnies.
Yeah, bunnies.
Something. It was really cute. I liked it.
Do you think that place is only Instagram worthy, or would you actually go if it is not an Instagram worthy place?
Well, I think I would go if it was not in Chinatown, just because I don't usually go to Chinatown because it's kind of far from where I am. And also, I never really went to Chinatown because there's nothing to shop there. I know that Soho is very close to Chinatown, but I never make it out of Soho, so yeah, but I feel like if it wasn't somewhere else, I think I would go because it was kind of cute. So my answer is no.
Thanks for your conclusion.
Yes, my answer is no. I mean, would you go back to that place?
No.
Like you wouldn't take the subway just to go to that place.
And also, okay, if the food is like really good, then I would definitely go back. But then that place, I wouldn't say it's like the best place you can get a better drink somewhere else, I feel like. But it's just really cute. It's just for pictures.
I feel like we also feel this way because we went after a very large hot pot session.
True. we were so full. But then we need to meet one of our friends. So we were just like, oh God, okay, we will go. And then end up we were just like drinking that.
We held our belly and we're like, here we go, moving on.
Instagram worthy place that I found is Blue Box Cafe by Tiffany, which is where I am right now. You know, I booked the whole store.
Wow. Just for yourself or like for an occasion?
For you guys.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. It's related to Tiffany & Co, right?
It's in Tiffany & Co.
Oh really? I've never been there, so like
I think it is. It is in Tiffany & Co. Yes. No, it is. It is in Tiffany & Co. I think it's on the third floor.
So is it the Fifth Avenue one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wanna go.
But it's always booked, so you do have to make a reservation in advance.
Maybe we should book like
now.
Yeah, now for
When it
maybe like
opens.
spring break. So we can go.
Next year.
We'll meet there.
How about another place? Tell me go through
Okay.
all your list.
Okay, so there's like the macaroon place, Whoops, which I always get for Ida because I don't eat macaroon, but I feel like she will like it because it's so colorful. It's very affordable, that one. But I think they have a lot of stores. One of them is in Columbus Circle, I think, as I remember.
What is it called?
Whoops. So like WHOOPS.
It's called Whoops?
Yeah. You thought I was just like, whoops?
Yeah. I was just like, what's wrong with her?
No, the place is called Whoops.
Oh man. Oh, I thought, okay, sorry. That was just funny.
Oops.
Whoops.
Yeah, but I tried it on my like by myself. I like it actually. It's nice. And they have like different flavors and they have like seasonal flavors as well. So maybe like on Valentine's Day they will have like rose and then like yeah, you know, that kind of thing.
Why don't you like macarons?
I don't really like sweet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat a lot of
So that's why.
mm-hmm.
That's so sad. There's so many good macaron places in New York, though.
Really?
Yeah, like they have my go-to was the Lottery.
Oh, I want
Lottery.
to try because it's
Yeah.
such an Instagram worthy place.
There are stands and there's also like restaurants there, so that you can like, actually eat different kinds of food there, which I've never done. Like it is Instagram worthy for sure. But then also like they have different boxes for the macarons depending on the events. Like for example, I think it was like during the spring they had a cherry blossom box, and then on Valentine's Day they had a Valentine's Day box. So like I still have them because they're cute. That's another Instagram worthy place.
The next one is While We Were Young. You can talk about it because I've never been there before.
Oh, okay. So I went there for my friend's birthday. It was kind of cute. It was very small. It was smaller than I thought. It just probably had maybe like 3 tables. It was really cute. Everything was all white and it had marble for the table. And then they served us drinks in those bird glasses.
Oh.
It was really cute. I really liked it. It's a very nice place if you are looking to do some photos. Definitely go there. Food is on a bit of a pricier point. They had limited amount of food on their menu, which was, you know, for New York, that's okay. That's fine. But for the photos, it was worth it. So I would definitely recommend if you're just going for a nice short photo shoot. On the one of their wall, they do have that, you know, the neon signs walls, and it says While We Were Young. It was really cute, but it's really small. So
This one I have in my list is Cha Cha Matcha because I searched it online for like any different website and this shop always comes up, but I've never been there before. It's just like I think it's kind of like pinky. So like
one of the things that they do have, their color scheme is the matcha color, which is green, and then also pink. And also, I think they have a lot of like neon signs and also
that looks like your background.
Yes. This is what the vibe is.
Well, the last one on my list is Blue Bottle, the coffee.
I know, but you never been to a Blue Bottle?
No, I have been there.
I thought you just never been outside.
No, other than on my
continue.
bed, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
I like their design. I actually don't know much about coffee because I don't usually drink coffee, but yeah, I like the taste of it, and also the design is just very simple, you know. It's nothing too extra that I like about it.
My Instagram worthy photos, I divided into 2 things. Instagram worthy for the food. Like, you know, if you want to take a photo of the food. And the other half is like if you want to take a photo of yourself. Like against like vote, please someone.
Oh my god.
So the places that I put down for the foodgram, #foodgram, it's definitely, I mean, we talked about it, but I put While We Were Young, Alice in Wonderland, and then and the other one. Sometimes I would go to a sample sale, and if I didn't find anything that I really liked, sometimes I do walk out of sample sales without actually buying anything. On those days, I would walk on my way back to take the 1 train and stop by at Dominique Ansel Bakery. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So this is the place. They have 2 things that are really known for. The first one is the cronut, which is a donut which they make it like a croissant. So it's like very fluffy. It's not like your typical American donut. They're like the softest thing that you can possibly put in your mouth, but it's so also very crispy. Each month they have different types of flavors. So each month I would go to just try out what they have. It's really nice. And the other one is the cookie shot. It's like a very nice Instagram worthy sort of food. There's also places that you can sit and they have a little garden on the back so you get more
Oh,
sunlight.
garden.
Yeah, they
I
do.
wanna
It's really nice.
go.
I always went by myself and I always just took photos by myself. But
So you
yes.
do selfie like this.
No, I never took a photo for myself. I just for the food like this.
Oh,
Like with the natural lighting, like really get up there. Oh, and then the other one is I tried it once, and will I try it again? I don't know. This is in Chelsea Market.
Oh.
It's their artichoke pizza. There's one place that does it. I'll put the name up here because I didn't write the name down. But the pizza, it's humongous. The slice, one, I got 2 slices because I didn't know. And then it has artichoke, obviously, and then it has very creamy paste on top instead of tomato. And so once I had one bite, it was pretty good. But then after I finished the first one, I really needed some kimchi. Like it was a little too much for me. But it was pretty good. Yeah. It's a very, it's like a go-to place if you're like being a tourist and you go to Chelsea Market. You gotta go there. And there was one that's called Bar Primi. I mean, their food was really good, and their Bellini. I think we had some alcoholic beverage, which was really good, and it was very cute. I think it is Instagram worthy because it's very clean and it's very spacious. It is in Soho, but it's kind of hard to find those kind of places in New York where you have that room. Now, talking about the Instagram worthy places that for me to take photos. This background is in a restaurant called Pietro Notilda. I think they're more known for, if you just type New York pink restaurant, this will show up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I looked it up because I remember I saw it on one of the Instagram feed and I was like, why is this place so pink? And then the fact that I didn't go, I don't know. Do I want to go there? Maybe. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you need to go there.
Yeah,
You
I need
love
to go
pink.
there. Yes, I do. So if someone wants to come to New York with me and want to take a photo with me, this is where I will be. The other place is called Nomo Kitchen.
Yes, that's the one I want to talk about as well, but I
Yeah.
have never been there before.
Do you want to talk about what they look like or like why you thought it was Instagram worthy?
The glass windows up the ceiling is just so
Yes.
pretty. I really want to go there.
One thing that I know of that place is you are surrounded by the greenery. So there's so much plants, and also there's this beautiful chandelier that's just floating on the top of the ceiling, which is pretty. I think it's pretty romantic. Somebody take me.
Comment down below if you want to take us out. Just DM me.
So this is my last one.
Okay.
Because there are so many places that you can take photos. I would highly recommend Highline.
Oh.
Because it's very beautiful. It's so romantic. I walk there by myself or with my girlfriend, and it's very romantic.
Yes, it's so nice. I really like it.
It is so nice. And then, I love Bryant Park.
Oh my god, I wrote that down as well. Bryant Park.
I think you and I were supposed to go to Bryant Park and go ice skating.
Yes, but then
for
some reason, what happened? I can't remember what happened.
We didn't. I think we were too busy preparing for auditions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then so we never went, and then I went home earlier. So
Oh yeah.
The reason why we wanted to go ice skating is because usually each winter they change the park into an ice rink, which is pretty nice. And then you just go there and then you just like hang out with your friends on the ice with your skates
take
on.
a lot of pictures.
Yeah, it's like a nice experience to have, and it's more affordable than the one near, what's the other one? There's another like famous ice rink in New York.
Rockefeller?
Oh yeah, it's way cheaper than the Rockefeller one. Even though if you want to go there, you do you know. Oh, and then so the other place that I have, this is the final restaurant that I will talk about. So this place is called Rolf's, and it's spelled ROLF. No, ROLF''S. If you look at it, I hope you guys can see it. You can't see it. Somebody just stop this computer. So this is what it looks like.
Oh, wow.
So their ceiling is like Christmas ornament. I don't know if they have it year round, but like every Christmas, this photo comes out and it's so nice because it's like their whole ceiling is ornaments and Christmas lights. So it's very beautiful. I want to go there. I want to take some nice. I want to dress up like a very cute elf and then take a photo being like at North Pole. I can only do it like this year or next year, or I'm gonna be way too old for anything.
We forgot about a very important part. Drinks. Well, I always go to El Motole.
A lot of the junior kids go there because it's pretty close to school and it is the fastest way to be turned because their frozen margarita.
Oh,
man,
yes, I always
are,
have that. Oh, God.
It's so strong. Most of my stories of El Mitote is that I would walk in there and being like, oh my God, okay, we had a really long week or we had a really good rehearsal. Let's go and celebrate. And I walk in there and I would not remember how I got to my dorm. That's the majority of my story. But I got there really safe. They all lived in the dorms too, which was pretty good.
After graduation ceremony, we went there with a couple other friends. And then after drinking that, because I have a competition, like I need to fly out the next day for that competition. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go practice. And then, oh my God, I couldn't practice. I just couldn't. It was so strong, and then I was so red. Like I was literally just like this color. Yeah, but good times. I really like the margaritas.
Yeah, I remember on that day you were like, I shouldn't drink. I have to practice. I have a competition. I was like, get in here. Let's go. Let's drink. Let's do this. This is gonna be our last time. We're gonna drink together. This is gonna be the last time where I'm here. Let's go. And then you were like, okay, maybe a sip. And I was like, no, chug.
And I drank like 2 cups, I think.
Yeah, we had to each. Good times.
Good times.
Since we're on the topic of drinks, there are places that you can take photos during nighttime. If you know what I mean. You can go to bars and you can go to like those like rooftop bars. There's like few that I really wanted to go to, which I didn't go to. There's one where like everyone goes there. The only problem with bars that are, you know, Instagram worthy is that there's so many people who are going to be taking photos.
Oh yeah.
And you have to wait in line and you're just so tired from just waiting and doing all your makeup and your hair and getting the outfits ready. But once you do it, it's pretty exciting. So there's one hotel that I went there in New York. It's called Public Hotels. And that place, they have like a balcony. There is a very nice variety of couches and different places that you sit, drink, and have fun. But you also get to see the whole view of New York, which is pretty good. And for if you're doing like a body shot, it's perfect because like you're not getting just like those little lights of the building, you're getting like the Empire State Building, even the entrance. So when you enter, there's this huge escalator that has like sort of like a mirror kind of thing with lights. It was really cool though. Like everywhere you went in that hotel was Instagram worthy. And I think that a lot of people think that you should just go to bars and go to different, you know, places in New York to take photos. I feel that maybe you can just hop on into hotels and take some bougie photos too. They all have rooftop bars, and the ones that we talk about are very few from many that are out there. So, but yes, there's so many.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we hope to see you in the next one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or anything that you want us to discuss about for our next video, please leave it down in our comment section down below.
Yay! So see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!